First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the New Orleans Saints.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from the Superdome. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Renardo Green on the
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Oh, what the fuck?
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Man, down the field, it's Olave. And he's into the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints. That's his first touchdown of the new year.
The kicker on for the
And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
For an opener, Purdy to throw. Flushed to his right. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. He gets free. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. Saints will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
49ers nothing.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. Purdy using the pop pass. Into space. And he will score. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. So they come up with a long touchdown on the little short pass. Greg, the quarterbacks love those pop passes, especially when they end up in the end zone.
Mike, you're well aware of the phrase in golf that there's no pictures on a scorecard, or in this case, there's no pictures on a box score, because it doesn't matter if you throw it 1 yard or 50. You get credit for it all. In this case, he'll take credit for the touchdown.
Makes the score Saints 14, 49ers 7. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Chuck looking to throw on first down.
Ooh.
And
He missed him.
here as he wisely avoids the contact. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. From the gun, it's Chuck. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 43, here's second and a couple.
Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. 25 yards for pick up there. It's good for a Saints first down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
18-yard line.
It's not even a play I picked. What the fuck is wrong with my audible?
Is Chuck. That is hauled in at the 5. A powerful run just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the first down. It is first and goal.
First down.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Kamara. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Brings up second.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. Kevin Givens. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
Really nice job here by the defense, taking advantage of this condensed field. Anytime you're down here in the red zone, the field is wider than it is deep. It's actually very challenging for an offense to stay in their normal rhythm. And
Bruh, they is not calling my right audibles, bruh. This shit is crazy.
His first sack of the young season.
let's give a lot of credit to this defense, Mike.
This
They've got
shit
their
is
backs on their own goal
crazy.
line, and they completely buckle down here in the low red zone. I mean, this pass rush, they've completely changed the scope of this possession, and now brings up 4th and goal. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Mario Davis on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Throw on there, caught by Kittle. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete.
What?
Great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
What's this?
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Kittle is the man in motion. They're going. Here's Purdy. That is incomplete.
Catch that, man.
On 4th and short, it does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Turnover on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
You look middle here, and there's Olave. And he will get into the end zone.
Catch the fucking ball, dog.
That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this 1st quarter alone. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. The return is Ricky Pearsall. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Flush to his right. He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this 1st quarter. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They are facing a 2nd and long.
That defense is glitched.
Purdy to throw. third long. Purdy to throw. Open man in Jennings.
He actually held on to the fucking ball.
Chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. On fourth down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. This returnable from inside is on 40. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. They'll run on first down with Kamara. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
On the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Niners' 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Shuck. He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9 yards.
These curl routes. He's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football. And I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground. Work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A nice throw from the second-round pick. It'll get him a first down. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Chuck. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he will get into the end zone. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And mark him down up beyond the 30. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 30.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 37 yards.
A gain of 37 yards. First down, 49ers.
A first down throw for Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And the 49ers are going to have first and goal. He's inside the 10. Mark him at the 7.
13 yards on the play. That's another 49er first down.
53.
First and goal, San Francisco.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Forced to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And that is incomplete. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on and try a field goal now. This about as short as you can get. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Niners are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara.
I'm good.
Alvin Kamara inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Incredible run. 74 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. An extra point attempt to follow.
Bruh. This nigga broke like 4 fucking tackles, bro.
And the Saints add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Make this shit make sense, bro.
So before he gets out on defense, here is just
Make this shit make sense, bro. 4 fucking tackles, bro.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
This motherfucker broke 4 tackles.
Kittle is the man in motion. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
And a 49er first down.
Kittle is the man in motion. Pearsall, the man in motion. On first and 10, Purdy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
He's going to air this one out. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Get set. 18. What's up? Yellow.
Back to the air is Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Purdy to throw for it on 4th down. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
Get set. 18. Yellow.
Again in the air for Purdy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions.
Right, the play didn't even.
Another interception.
What the fuck is that? What's.
As they approach
Bro.
halftime here, they got to regroup.
Bro,
He's gonna have to
my
make better
dad.
decisions here in
Bro,
the
that
second
shit crazy, bro. This some.
Throwing again is Purdy. That one down.
Or the advantage or some shit? Because, god damn.
Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll be 3rd down. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2.
Bro, I'm picking plays. My player's not even running the routes that's in the play. Alright, come on,
What a
bro.
methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great
Tight end
opportunity to put some
ain't
distance
right route.
between you and the opponent.
This taken at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Pearsall going to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Get set. 18. What's up? 53.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
13 yards on the play.
Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Niners first
A gain
down.
of 13 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's a slant to Ayuk. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
On second down, Purdy escaping to his left. He's going to keep it himself.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
8-yard pickup.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Kittle is the man in motion. 1st and 10 for Purdy. That's complete to Pearson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process. For a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
No block.
The screen to McCaffrey. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screen play, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. He'll go on 4th down. Here's Purdy. That's taken in, and he's going to have a Niners 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
That's another 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll throw again with Purdy. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another 49er 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
McCaffrey trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to have.
The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
So they decided to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. He'll complete that to his fullback. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
brings up second.
A good spot here, second and a yard.
46-yard line.
Here's Camara. The ball comes out.
Come on, man. Give me something.
The Saint was able to get on it quick. So they're
Now the motherfucker want to fall.
Pretty
What's up?
fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From
at the
the 29,
29-yard line.
here's second and 4. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right.
The wide receiver, the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up third
Here's
and 2.
3rd and 2. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on the play.
Mike, I just think this might be a little bit too long of a down and distance to attempt a quarterback sneak. Typically, we see it in the inches, maybe up to a yard, but most teams are not equipped to pick up 2-3 yards on a quarterback sneak. And in this case, you see why.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This a 44-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This returnable from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Moving to his right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't
Pass
find the
interference,
receiver,
ref.
And down he goes.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt.
The pressure gets down again, and again he goes down. Chase Young in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. Third and long. Here's Purdy. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. And that ball let him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. The 49ers out to punt this one, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. On the give, this is Camara. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up second down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
They'll go again here with Camara, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely
Tackled back
nowhere.
at the 35-yard line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before they were
In trouble, and down he goes. Nick Bosa. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Saints will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Here's Saul, going to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st down 2 at their own 26-yard line.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
At the 22-yard line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Kittle is the man in motion. 3rd down. Purdy. And
I held onto R1 to throw it, and the motherfucking ball did not come out.
Even though the coverage was tight, he
Oh,
still
I
tried
see
to fit
it.
the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes
literally
through his
tried to throw a
progressions and
bullet
has a little bit
pass.
more trust in his protection,
A
I
bullet
think there's an
pass.
easier throw to make out there.
The ball moves.
they'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he's not going to get there. Couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on down.
Turnover on down.
You find
You say
yourself
what?
down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but
If
to
you
go for
chew,
this
I
at
don't
this
care, bro.
point.
I'm just playing the
But
game,
once
bro.
again, this
Do you,
defense,
bro?
they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On the handoff, running left, it's Kamara. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Another run here with Kamara. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings
So,
up 3rd
2 minutes to
down and
play
9.
here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, they need the 24-yard line as they come up. For
No,
3rd
why?
down. A run here with Kamara.
Alvin Kamara on the carry.
I was supposed to be in cover for
Tackled at the 32-yard
cover for
line.
palm. My outside linebacker was blitzing
4th down.
instead of going to the out, like how the play is set up. He was blitzing the purple shit. Like, why? I didn't change nothing. I didn't do nothing.
Field goal here.
But he was in
This
blitz.
one from 49.
That's how like my defense been like the whole fucking game. Like I pick my defense, and my people not running the right shit.
4 on the game.
The score is
And the Saints
47.
add on to their lead.
19.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after
Or this shit is
settling for 3,
stupid.
you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert to 6 the next time we get down there?
And it will finally get him down, and he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Like I ain't never seen that shit before though. This is the first time I seen this shit happening though. You know what I'm saying?
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Working across, and he's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And the 49er first down.
Kittle is the man in motion. Play action. Here's Purdy. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And this is going to be a
I'll take it.
It's too little too late.
I pressed the button to catch it, so he better have caught that shit.
Minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good.
Makes the score
And the 49ers are able to cut into the deficit.
26.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the Hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow. Ready.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Down.
2nd and 11.
Blue, 32. Ready?
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Select the play. Oh, God.
Ready. 60.
So this one, a win for the Saints. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead,